Hello there, it's Jeff Barton. Here's your ASCL briefing for Tuesday the 16th of May. Hope all is well at your end. Three things. We say something about industrial action, we'll say something about Key Stage 2 tests, and we'll say something about international league tables. Try and weave some optimism from that. So first of all, industrial action. You will have seen that the NASUWT, the NAHT have formally announced that they're now balloting members in terms of industrial action, strike action in the autumn term, and a sentence I never thought when I was elected to this post that I would be saying, ASCL will be doing the same next month. And I know just from your support and your sense that this is the profession standing up saying we have to be able to put a teacher in front of every young person irrespective of background, and pay, conditions, workload, all of those things are really, really important. You're saying that you appreciate the fact that what you're getting is a sense of the unions working together. Thank you for your support on that, and we're certainly working alongside, in my case, General Secretaries from fellow trade unions. We'll keep you posted on all of that. We do all the detail on that in the email version of this. Secondly, you have been telling us in huge numbers about those Key Stage 2 tests. There was a particular issue, as you know, last week about the reading paper. And what we get from the STA is a largely kind of managerial, technocratic response, which says, you know, we're confident in that paper, etc. I see the schools minister is saying that he thinks that reading paper needs to be looked at more carefully. But what you give us is not a technocratic response. You give us a deeply humane response. This is somebody who has been a head teacher for 7 years, is now an executive head teacher working in primary in the Midlands. Seeing children disappointed and upset, he says, is just heartbreaking. A year 6 boy in one of my schools didn't sleep the night after the reading paper because he was so worried and upset that he didn't manage to finish the paper. This can't be right, surely. And this is what I mean about the kind of humanity of what you say. I go into classrooms to share in successes, to watch their learning, to share their laughter. I love the opportunity to see them go on trips, on STEM days, on residentials. It just seems to me appalling, says this leader, that the joy and excitement that brought me into the profession is not shared by those who are ordering us, who are measuring us, who are inspecting us, who are mistrusting us. It's terrible that this joy and excitement is fading. Something, he says, has to change. So many messages from you expressing feelings just like that. And as you know, we use messages when we are talking publicly, but we also do it when we're talking privately to give a flavour of what the profession is saying, but also what some of the solutions should be to all of this. And then finally, we're not fans of performance tables and league tables, right? So this is not a celebration per se of performance tables, but there is a league table out today. It's called the Pearls test. I can't remember what Pearls stands for, but it's an international ranking in terms of literacy. And what it shows is that England has moved into 4th place in terms of reading. Fine. The more important thing is what that demonstrates is what, at a time when teachers are feeling so beleaguered, that they, working with teaching assistants and working with volunteers who come in to help children learn to read, are giving children one of the most important skills that we as adults can give them, that ability for them to look at inky words on paper and be able to see into different worlds. At a time when so many people are feeling that education has been put on the margins, that in your classrooms, across primary, in early years, building foundations for later, that's what your staff extraordinarily have been doing, and we pay tribute to you and to your team for all of that, and well done to all of those young people. And if you're working in secondary, of course, you will know that the exam season is upon us. So whether it's GCSEs, A-levels, all those VTQs, we just say to you, to your exams officer, to your staff team, but particularly to your students, all the very best for this exam season. That's it from us. We'll be back on Friday. Julie McCulloch will be doing the video on Friday. She's our Director of Policy. If you need us in the meantime, then our hotline team will be here for you. If you just want to tell us things, please do. Tell us at ascl.org.uk. All the best for the rest of the week.